like a boss.
All right, ladies, let me reveal to you guys the number one trick that men use on women. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, this is it's funny how easy it is. It's funny how like predictable women can be sometimes, and guys are gonna be pretty mad at me for making this video, to be honest with you. But I'll tell the guys this: if you're a guy and you're watching this video, don't worry about it. They don't listen to me anyways. You know, like I'll tell them to not to do this and they'll still do it. So trust me, guys. You could still do this and it'll still fucking work. I can promise you. Okay, I can promise you. It goes from one ear to the other, guys. So you don't get mad. Don't worry. They're not gonna pay attention to me. You know, they'll say, you know what? Yeah, he's right, but you know what? This one time, I think he's wrong this one time. And they go ahead and do it. And then they end up coming back and say, you know what? I thought you were right. I thought I was right and you were wrong. You know what I'm saying? One second. So that's what you got to understand, is that this is something that, that a lot of you guys, I will tell you this, but you will still fall for it. You know, that's the problem, is that I'll tell you this and you're still going to fall for it. Why? Because it plays into your weaknesses. That's why. You see, you could tell me anything that you want to tell me and I won't pay attention to you. As soon as you tell me something that pertains to my fantasies and my dreams, you have my attention. See what I'm saying? So the reason why women get caught with this, the reason why women sort of, when this happens to them, which I'm going to tell you, is because they have deep, intense desires. That if somebody tells you there's a possibility that this could happen, your rational mind shuts down and your emotions begins to control you. You begin to see yourself with this person. The strategy is this: telling you what you want to hear. You see, smart guys will look at what the woman wants. Does she want marriage? Does she want this? Does she want that? And rather than talking about what he wants, he'll talk about what you want. You know, and if you like him, he'll tell you that he wants what you want too. And what would happen is that because he said that, you begin to have an image of him in your head. And as a result, you'll end up potentially falling in love with him because you see this image in your head and he says he wants to do what you want to do too. So you sort of believe it and you sort of expect it to happen. And that makes you anxious. And also that makes you like him more. You see, I tell this to guys, if a girl wants a relationship, don't tell them you just want to fuck. That turns them off. Just say you want a relationship too, but that you like to take your time. You see, and that makes women say, okay, he likes to take his time. Okay, right? And so you sort of go along with it, but without you even knowing it, you're falling for him, right? Without you even knowing it, you're starting to like him. You see, and then what happens then is that when it's time to pay up, he says he's done. Or better yet, he pulls the date to another date and further into the future. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to live with you. And then he says, I'll live with you. And then when it's time for it, he says, oh, no, something else came up. People, you don't have a lot of time left in this world, right? So when you noticing that somebody says maybe, or somebody says, I'll let you know, or somebody says maybe in the future, don't wait for them to say no problem. And say, let me know when you're available. I'll keep seeing other people. But when things are good, you let me know. In other words, you don't wait for nobody. You and it doesn't apply to this, but what I'm saying is that you don't buy into their fantasies in the beginning. Let people prove themselves to you. Keep yourself distance for the first month or 2 months, right? Let him show you consistency. Let him show you that he is going to be there without you needing to watch my channel to make him come back. When you need to watch my channel consistently to make a guy return, it's not meant to be. And if you thinking, oh, he wants marriage, but it's not there yet, he needs to wait a little bit longer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to wait. You're here to move on. If you're not willing to, if he doesn't want it right now, just move on. That's how it is. You just move on. Because, and the funny thing is, I'm not gonna lie, ladies, this is the most powerful strategy. Honestly, this is what keeps women as fuck buddies for my benefit, but not for their benefit. That happens. So when a guy tells you that, don't believe it. You don't know him yet. You don't know him. And in fact, you shouldn't even hold on to that fantasy. The only reason why you might hold on to it is because you might need emotional stability or financial stability. And I understand. particularly the financial part, which I would recommend just setting a goal to be financially independent. But that's for a whole nother story, right? What I'm saying is that whenever you fall in love with what somebody tells you with a fantasy, it's because there's deep anxiety inside of you, and you don't know how to deal with it. And the only way to deal with it is to live this perfect life that you have in your head. It's not gonna work out, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta move on from that. When a guy tells you later, or maybe, or I like to take my time, like it's. I don't know what to say. It's kind of like you just don't accept that. And the thing is that lies look convincible. That's a problem with lies. Lies look like they're truth, but they're not. When somebody makes you wait, by waiting, you're showing low value. Just say it's okay, no problem, and then move on. If you want to just have sex with him, go ahead. I don't mind. But if you want a relationship, don't stay, because you're going to end up getting attached. And he's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely unbelievable, man. But it's crazy how easy it works. It's something that works. I tell guys to do it, and it works. Yeah, women this is their weakness, your desires and your fantasy. If you can't control your fantasy, I'll control your fantasies. You see what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, it's fucked up, but that's how it is, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best. This is not the best strategy for men, but it's a strategy that has that's pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I'm here to help. All right, be safe. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.